Hey guys, welcome back to the GR Travelers channel. So today we're going to go check out a military base, and not just any military base, an American military base in Germany. Me as a Canadian, I've never actually been to or seen an American military base ever in my entire life, which kind of sounds a lot weird considering that I live in North America, but in Canada we just don't have them everywhere, like all over the country. They're pretty, random locations. So I've never really seen like a whole lot of U.S. military aircraft. I've been to some air shows and stuff, but I've never seen a whole lot of big airplanes or really fighter jets lined up. I don't think there's going to be any fighter jets there. It might just be like a transport basis. That's kind of what I've Googled, and that's kind of what it seems to be. But I'm kind of excited. I also have my pilot's license, so I love airplanes. So I want to go see, hopefully, a lot of airplanes. And my girlfriend actually hasn't even seen many U.S. military aircraft as well. Obviously, she's from Canada, so no interest at all. And, I'm just a plane nerd, and I just want to go look at some airplanes. So hopefully today we're going to go to the Ramstein Air Base, which is like not very far from us. You can actually hear them flying overhead sometimes. And we're going to go drive out there and see if we can get a good lookout spot to look at some airplanes, maybe taking off and landing. Who knows? Maybe not, but just seeing the airplanes is going to be cool. So also, my girlfriend, this is going to be her, probably, I think, her second time driving the car. I'm going to let her drive today because, she's only drove the car when we got it because we needed to drive it home and we had two cars. But now I'm just going to let her drive it and see what she thinks, and hopefully she likes it. So I'll see you guys in the car. Okay, so this is my girlfriend's second time driving the GR Yaris. Now, what do you think so far, Fawn? Do you like the heated steering wheel?
Oh my god, I love the heating steering wheel. It's so good.
Yeah, it's so nice in your hands, and heated seats and everything. Crazy. Nice for a day like today where it's all snowy out and not very warm, but heated seats.
Do you remember if I have to go left or right? Am I going like to my grandma's?
You're going to your grandma's.
Okay.
So you want to go into the left turning lane and then go into the left lane again.
Yeah, I want to always be on the left side.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, I wonder where they're hungry?
Probably.
HR, I don't know.
But regardless, yeah, so this is my girlfriend's second time driving GR Yaris. So she likes being as a passenger more than she likes driving the car, obviously, and I love driving the car. So, almost stalled it.
I don't. Okay, thanks, car.
And just cuts in front of you. Nice.
Very nice.
But regardless, so she not used to this at all, so hopefully we can kind of get her used to it, because she will probably be driving this car more and more often, because it will be kind of our little car to drive around, and there'll be days where I can't drive her, so good to practice and keep her fresh on how to drive the car. So Fawn's now driving on the Autobahn. So what are your first experiences of driving this car, Fawn?
I just love the fact that you can go fast, because I think I actually like to go faster than you do.
Yep.
So the fact that I can do that and you can't be like, no, and the car can actually do it is really fun.
Now, depending on the conditions, I might be like, all right, don't go so fast when it's snowy out, but...
It's not that snowy.
Well, okay, it's a little wet, but, I mean, you're not going fast at all. You're only doing 110. But, I mean, yes, you do go faster than me. And on the dry days when we have nice summer tires, when it's not so wintry outside, yes, Fawn can do her Speedy Gonzales. Polizei. It is unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Why are they there then?
Probably to catch slow people.
Oh. Stupid. That's so weird. It's so funny, because yesterday you were going, the speed limit that would be in Canada, but that was, considered too slow.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, yesterday I was driving home, and I accelerated very slowly, because obviously the car was a little cold, and I didn't want to floor it. We were driving home from Fawn's grandma's, and... anyways, I was accelerating on the highway, and I was doing it quite slow, very, very slow, and I was doing 80 in a 100 zone, and a police officer actually pulled up next to me to look at me, and because I wasn't at 100 yet, but I was and the roads were empty, so I wasn't endangering anyone. There was literally 12 o'clock at night. But anyways, he looked at me as if I was going too slow, but I was just kind of slowly accelerating, but I accelerated back up to 100 when he drove. So it's kind of funny. He's just it's so weird to see that. I think in Canada, the police officer would be like, oh, you're going slow? Good work. That's model citizen. But here it's no, go the speed limit. It's just so funny. Anyways.
speed limit, which is technically the speed, like, you know, as fast as you're allowed to go, but you have to go it.
Yep. So what do you think of shifting gears in this car?
It's really nice. It works really well. It's just weird that it has 6 gears. I keep forgetting that, like, I can keep going higher.
So yeah, so Fawn only has ever driven a 6-speed or a 5-speed manual car her entire life. So she has a habit of leaving it in 5th gear all the time, like it is now, even at 100.
Well, should it go up?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's 100. You just shift it.
Okay.
But yeah, so what do you think of driving on the Autobahn? What do you think of German people? How do they react differently than Canada? Do you notice anything different, or is it pretty similar?
Well, I just love that you can go fast.
Yeah.
And it's okay, like seeing all those police cars on the side, and people are like going 150, and it's like, nah, that's okay. We're not gonna pull you over. That's not our job. And you're not breaking the law.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty amusing. Seeing police cars. It's like sometimes there's some police cars parked on the side of the road in an unlimited section, and like some people are just passing us doing like 150 or so, and the police cars are just waiting. Pretty much because it's a bit snowy out again, so, you know, we did see a little Volkswagen up in the ditch already, you know, so they're probably just there just to help people that crash or have issues on the road, more or less, than actually pulling over speeders.
Well, especially because it was like a van police car, so.
Yeah, it was a van police car. It wasn't a typical squad car. But really, really amusing though, because it was funny, we were talking, so the difference between, like, it's like a bit slick outside. It's not like snowy, it's just a bit wet and maybe a little cold, so it's a bit slicker than normal. But, you know, this car I think has about 255 wide tires, so they're pretty thick tires. But that little up that went in the ditch, like, it's got tires like that big. They're little bicycles, you know. So driving at 100 in that car versus driving 100 in this car, you hit a patch of water or anything, and you're just gone. You're going into the ditch probably. So very easy for cars like that to spin out. Not so easy for a car like that. Now this car is small, but it just, again, thick tires and all-wheel drive makes a big difference. But it's light, so who knows? Still got to be careful. But okay, well, we made it to Ramstein Air Base. Not so nice weather out. So it's basically about visibility is like half a mile or like a kilometer or so. So wouldn't really be able to see much, and I just realized that Ramstein Air Base is kind of surrounded by trees on the outside, so you can't really get a good view without walking down and looking at the airplanes. I'm sure there's some paths, like right here there's a path that goes down, but I don't really want to walk in the snow. But my girlfriend enjoyed driving the car. What'd you think of it?
I loved it, and I could drive more.
Yeah, so we're probably just gonna drive home. Kind of a failed trip, but at least we get some videos of her first time driving on the Autobahn in the GR Yaris. See what it's like, so. Okay, we just got home. Yeah, I just wanted to say quickly thank you for watching the video. Not really that exciting of a video. I mean, it was kind of like interesting to see my girlfriend drive the GR Yaris for the first time, but it kind of turned out to be a really crappy day. Really foggy. It was actually not that foggy earlier this morning, but like as we got closer to the military base, it kind of got a lot more foggy. I was hoping to see some airplanes, but by the time we got there, you really couldn't even see like 200 feet in front of you. It was just fog, so there was really no good lookout points. And you know, I should have thought that there might have been some cool walking paths, which there was, but they were covered in snow and it was cold, and we just didn't want to go on them. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a fantastic evening, and make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this of my girlfriend and I just going on silly adventures. So I will catch you guys later.